Yep. Hold on. Yo, what's good? Y'all already know this is Punch on back to aka Mr. Moonshine himself. Hold on, all right. A little bit audio difficulties. What's good? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like. Let me know if y'all hear me. Folks. Let me know if y'all hear me. Last night was a good fight. Vasily Lomachenko, once regarded pound for pound. 1, 2, 3. You can flip it around. The 3-division world champion, arguably the best amateur that ever lived. Vasily Lomachenko turned back the clock. The hands of time. Vintage Lomachenko appeared. Lomachenko appeared. The towel was thrown from Kambosos' corner. Wow, what a display of talent of Vasily Lomachenko. But of course, after that, people talking about what's next. It's tough telling her. It's like the manager of Vasily Lomachenko said, man, you don't ask a woman after giving birth, like when you're going to have a child again. You feel me? Vasily Lomachenko. And I think that's the type of performance that actually retired George Kambosos. That was a performance that retired George Kambosos. What's good? Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Thirsty in the building. What's good, man? Shout out to the members of Punch Drunk Box. If you want to become a member of the Punch Drunk Box, you already know where to go. Smash that link. Smash the link. What's good? Eric Gomes in the building. Mr. Sanchez in the building. Savage in the building. What's good? Tank wanna be brave all of a sudden. Tweeting, deleting. Let me see what Gervonta Tank Davis said. Matter of fact, let's talk about that a little bit later. Because, of course, we got to really give credit to Vasily Lomachenko. Everything. He was working on all cylinders. He was like a well-oiled machine. Pause. What's good, Eliza? This man was, he wasn't even throwing the jab too much in the first half. In the second half, he started throwing the jab a little more. Then he started investing to the body. And then you already know, man, once you go to the body, the head will fall. But, man, he was barbecuing the rib of George Kambosos. I don't know how the barbecue ribs is out there in Australia, but I'm saying like this. Vasily Lomachenko barbecue the ribs of George Kambosos Jr., the former undisputed lightweight champion of the world. And man, it looks like George Kambosos, which is a certified one-hit wonder. He is the Buster Douglas of this young generation. As a matter of fact, George Kambosos, think about it. Devin Haney 1, Devin Haney 2, the Maxie Hugh fight, and this fight. You know what I'm saying? 47 rounds in total. And we can honestly say that George Kambosos Jr. probably only won like 3 or 4 rounds in the last 47 rounds. So coming into this fight, he probably lost in the 36 rounds that he fought with the 2 Devin Haney fight, with the 1 Maxie Hugh fight, which I believe that Maxie Hugh was robbed. It should have been Vasily Lomachenko versus Maxie Hugh, or it should have been Vasily Lomachenko versus Shakur Stevenson. But we're going to be talking about that potential unification bout a little bit later. Not a little bit later, but, let's work on it. Loma look good. Navarrete is next. Yeah, but Navarrete ain't look good last fight either. See, I don't want to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people is saying, well, Shakur Stevenson, he ain't looked good. He was just running. He ain't looked good. Navarrete ain't looked good, too. Navarrete don't look like he's ready for this Vasily Lomachenko. I don't see the same energy going at Navarrete, though. Why? It could have gone either way. It could have been Garcia. I think it was a draw, right? Garcia could have won that fight. So Navarrete don't look like he's prepared for this Vasily Lomachenko, does he? Does Navarrete look like he's prepared for this Vasily Lomachenko? He said Navarrete KO Loma. I don't think so. Let me say it like this, man. Navarrete's defense is not all that. We see Navarrete get dropped. We see Navarrete get tagged. You know what I'm saying? By lesser skillful fighters. Nah, man. Nah, I think that Navarrete, you know what I'm saying? His height in the division that he's in, he has natural advantages in those lower division, in my opinion. He's a guerrero. He bangs out, pause. He throws high volume punches and things of that nature. But I'm saying like this, when it comes to IQ, skill for skill, nah, he's I don't think that Navarrete is in Vasily Lomachenko's level. I don't think so. But we've seen people with lower skills beat a person with high skills. Forrest versus Ricardo Mayorga. Smash that like button. What's good, bang, bang? What's good, Hector? La Bandera de Puerto Rico, dímelo. What's good, Shy in the building? Let's go. Smash the like button. What do you feel about Vasily Lomachenko regaining that spot, regaining that edge? You feel me? Hey, yo, I put in the vote. You can vote right now. What's next for Vasily Lomachenko? Let me see how many people is voting. Let me see. All right, who's Loma? What's Loma's next move? 36% says Gervonta Tank Davis. 24% says Shakur Stevenson. 38% says Navarrete. So people was leaning towards Navarrete. 4% says retire. But I got to put retire because Vasily Lomachenko did sound in the locker room like he was headed to go. Like that's it. Like he's probably did the Michael Jordan versus Utah Jazz. You feel me? Like he said, my father, I after the Henning fight, I wanted, I want finished. I said, I don't want to do that. I don't want to fox anymore. So, and my father, you know, he sent me a text message, a video, um, and I'll do it for him because I love my father. My father built me. He told me everything, and but after the Henny fight, I didn't want to fight anymore. You know, I did everything. I fought for a long time, and I just didn't feel like, you know, I wanted to fight. But I did this for my father, and you know, he told me he didn't want to, like the last fight, the Henny fight. He didn't want to he want to end the career like that. So you know, I did this all for my father. But I don't know what's next. You know, I fight anybody. Let's go, Vasily Lomachenko. Vasily Lomachenko. Hey, yo, Vasily Lomachenko. If Canelo Alvarez English could get better, you could get better too, Vasily Lomachenko. Come on, you've been stuck on the same. You could tell that Canelo Alvarez, he practices. Because Canelo always went from not knowing nothing to se puede defender el tigre, ¿verdad? ¿Ah? Get the fuck out of here, man. Se puede defender. You know, I fight everybody. I never avoided any fight. Um, I never avoided any fight. I fight anybody, but I have to go back to think about it. I go back home and think about it. Shout out to Vasily Lomachenko, man. Why? I say like this, man. Shout out to Vasily Lomachenko, man. That was a great. I'm telling you like this, man. It was beautiful to see, man. It was beautiful to see. Keep it moving with the $2 super chat. What's good with the $2 super chat? Colorado peso de plátano. He said, facts punch. Loma got momentum. Should take Navarrete. But why the Navarrete fight? He got to fight. He got to win this fight. Shakur got to win his. Tank got to win his. But I don't think Navarrete got that momentum. Like the one that probably got momentum more will probably be more Tank in terms of performances. Shakur Stevenson, damn, look, I'm gonna say it like this, and this is why I always say, if you follow the channel, any fighters that's looking on, it's not about winning, but it's how you win and how you lose. The way that Shakur Stevenson won really left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. You're not giving Shakur Stevenson the benefit of the doubt, not because y'all don't think that he's good. It's because y'all just don't like his performances versus Edo de los Santos. But also, Edo de los Santos ain't do nothing. Y'all got to stop staying stuck on that performance, really. Y'all really got to stay stuck. Yeah, people are too stuck on that performance. Now, I will understand if Shakur Stevenson was struggling and Edo de los Santos was beating him up, but it wasn't a performance where Edo was beating him up. It was a performance where nothing was happening. It's a difference. You feel me? It wasn't a performance where I say, hey, yo, Shakur Stevenson got exposed. That wasn't even that type of performance anyway. You know? What's good? Mamba mentality. Con los 10 pesos de super chari parique a comprar comida china. Me dice, happy Mother's Day, everybody. Loma the Great. Shout out to all the mothers. Shout out to all the mothers in the world and all the mothers of everybody in the chat right now. Shout out to Mama Mentality. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Loma the Great. His dream to capture the undisputed may be in a rare view mirror, Sally. Yes. We're going to be talking about that just in a bit. Thanks to the Haney robbery. Much as love to see him beat Tank and Shakur. I don't know, bro. Hey, yo, I'm going to say like this, man. It was an easy fight for Vasily Lomachenko, but it's going to be a hard road ahead. A hard road ahead, because if you look at this potential undisputed route, this undisputed road, it might be the most difficult undisputed route you can take in any division. This will be harder than pause Canelo Alvarez in 168. This will be a tougher route than Josh Taylor and Josh Taylor in 140-pound division, Teofimo Lopez in 135-pound division. Look at Devin Haney. He only beat George Kambosos. He became undisputed. He beat George Kambosos and become undisputed. I'm sorry, but that might be the weakest undisputed run in the history of the sport of boxing. No, I don't want to hate. No hater me, okay? No hater. I think that undisputed run was the easiest undisputed run in the history, bro. And then people will be like, yo, but he defended it versus Vasily Lomachenko. Well, a lot of people thought that you lost that fight. A lot of people, even I thought that Vasily Lomachenko actually beat Devin the Dream Haney, in my opinion. But think about this undisputed run. If Navarrete wins his next fight, then Navarrete will be the champion. What was it? Navarrete have the WBO. Lomachenko got the IBF. Shakur Stevenson got the WBC. Tank Davis got the WBA. So Lomachenko will have to beat Navarrete, Shakur, Tank. That's why I don't think that they ever say Lomachenko in the locker room in the post-fight interview. He said, yes. What's next? Oh, shit. What's next for Lomachenko? You got Tank Davis. Oh, my goodness. Shakur Stevenson. Oh, my goodness. Navarrete. Oh, my goodness. I got to think about this because I have a dream like Martin Luther King did that I want to become undisputed. But now, if you look at the list, I only have to go through one guy, and that was Teofimo Lopez. That was my opportunity. But Natanki, Chakore, and Navarrete. I don't know. I retire, please. I retire. Ladies and gentlemen, I think he's gonna retire, man. I don't know, man. Because I don't know. Look. I'm right now in the vote. I'm the 5%. I'm part of the 5% right now. I love the way that Vasily Lomachenko performed, man. I'm gonna say it like this: it was beautiful. It was beautiful to watch. You know what I'm saying? The skill, and you know how Teddy Atlas loved Lomachenko. I know he jerked off. He jerked off to that performance. You know what I'm saying? I know that Teddy Atlas is going to be putting Vasily Lomachenko number one pound for pound number one just because of that performance and stuff like that. Teddy Atlas still got Vasily Lomachenko on the pound for pound list. Teddy Atlas never took out Vasily Lomachenko out the pound for pound list. After losing to the Teofimo Lopez, still pound for pound list. Richard Comey pound for pound. Nakatani pound for pound. Devin Haney pound for pound. Jermaine Ortiz pound for pound. For real. That's a lot of, that's right, Shah. That's a lot of competition. I don't know. Gee. Damn. To go one by one. Hey, yo, if Vasily Lomachenko beats Navarrete, Shakur, and Tank, where will you rate Vasily Lomachenko all time? And become undisputed like that? What would you credit? Hey, I'm gonna say it like this: if Vasily Lomachenko beat Navarrete, Tank, and Shakur, that's the equivalent of, in my opinion, that's better than Bud Crawford, 2 division undisputed world champion. The guys that he beat to get the undisputed at 140 matched with the guy that he needed to be in 147. I gotta be real, right? Loma been fighting. If Lomachenko goes from Navarrete, Shakur, Tank, and become undisputed, now we got to be talking about the top 5, top 3 greatest of all time. Top 10? I say top 5, man. Because look at the resume of Vasily Lomachenko already. If he becomes undisputed by beating Tank prime, Shakur prime, Navarrete prime, at the age of 36, man. Hey, yo, it looks like 36 is the magical number, man. It looks like age 36 is the magical number. For real. Look at Terrence Bud Crawford at the age of 36, becoming undisputed world champion, 2 division undisputed world champion. Vasily Lomachenko looked great at the age of 36. You know what I'm saying? Who else looked good at the age of 36? You know what I'm saying? Great performance. Wasn't Floyd Mayweather? What didn't Floyd Mayweather beat Canelo Alvarez at the age of 36 as well? Didn't Didn't Floyd Mayweather? That's a magical number. Let me see where Floyd Mayweather beat Canelo Alvarez. Let me see what Canelo. Let's see. That number, age 36, is a magical number in the sport of boxing, bro. What's the age that Floyd Mayweather beat Canelo Alvarez? Let's see. Let's see. Canelo Alvarez was 2013. 2013. Floyd Mayweather. 2013. 35? 34 something. Right? He was born in 1977. 36. 1977, 36. I mean, a month here and there, well, whatever. Yeah, man, 36 is a magical number. Hey, yo, Mr. Moonshine, you know what I'm saying? You see how I got that down pat? Bud Crawford, 36, beating Earl the True Spence, 35. It was 35, 36, something around there. You got Lomachenko looking great at 36. What about Miguel Cotto? Did Miguel Cotto become champion again at the age of 36? Or he retired at the age of 36? Miguel Cotto, I think he became champion again at the age of 36. Let me see Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto be the Japanese guy. Let me see. Miguel Cotto, born 1980. 1980. Let's see. Yeah, see? You see? That's what I'm saying. This 2017. He became champion again at, let me see. This was when he beat the Japanese guy, became champion again after Saul Alvarez defeat, right? He came back after almost a 2.5 year layoff. Age 26. Let's see, Miguel Cotto. Age 20. Yes. Almost 37 years old. 36 is the Matt Punch just turned. You know, that's a magical number in boxing, 36. Probably Manny Pacquiao even got a good victory at the age of 36, right? Nah, he fought Floyd Mayweather at the age of 36, so he lost to Floyd Mayweather, but he beat. Who he beat before that? Was it Timothy Bradley or something like that at the age of 36? It got his win back, or he got knocked out by Juan Manuel Marquez. What was that? But anyway, age 36 is good in the sport of boxing. In the sport of boxing, you keep it healthy. You take care of your body. You take your craft serious. You stop partying. You stop going to the club and stuff like that. I cracked the code, right, Shot? Yeah, man. See, I'm gonna wait till 36 years old so I can fight somebody so I can win, right? Thurman. Now, Thurman is gonna be 36 now. Demise Andre gonna be 36, so I think he's already turned 36. Let me see who's 36 right now. Nonito became champion again at the age of 39. But anyway, stop playing age. Anyway, but look, that was a great outing. That was a great outing. But for say Lomachenko. But of course, we're the boxing community. We want to know what's next. We want to know what's next. But of course, this other story in the sport of boxing, we got the undisputed championship of the world. Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury. Of course, they already postponed the Beterbiev versus Bivol. We got a lot of things looking forward to. Do you see? Hey, yo, did y'all watch last night? I forgot the girl's name. Hughes versus Johnson. And they say the winner is Hughes. And she was like, oh my God, yes, I did it. Yes. I mean, the announcer was like, wait. And the winner is Johnson, 98-92. But I won. You said my name. Ay, pobrecita. Oh, that's no fair. That's not right. That's not fair. That's not right. That's not fair. That's not sorry. Yo, somebody would have done that shit to me. You crazy? I would have spit out. Hey, yo, if she knew what was gonna be, if she knew, right? That's like the beauty pageant, right? If she knew what was going to go down, I would have sprinted out the ring. Oh, wait, there's something up. No, I don't give a damn. I would have sprinted out to the locker room. That's it. No, I won. I would have sprinted out the locker room. That's it. No, I won. Y'all had to send me some facts to get that I changed the scorecard. No. That was that. Can you imagine fighting your heart out and then feeling that, woo, and then somebody just do that? That's wrong, man. That's wrong. I'm sorry, that's wrong. You can't do that. Not in boxing. And the winner is Hughes. Yes! The trainer carried her. Yes! I won! I'm still champion. Woo! Everybody give her the post-fight interview. So what do you feel? Give me the damn money. Sorry, everybody. You ain't the bitch. You ain't the winner. Is it 98-92? Johnson won. Sorry, bitch. I said no. Don't do that. No. And then the other girl started crying like, I knew. They played Japan. Oh, man. Damn, that's messed up. Shit, I felt sorry for her, man. I felt sorry, man. I felt sorry for her, bro. They're like saying, you are the father. Yes. Wait. You are not the father. Oh, shit. Yo, man, you don't play with people's life like that, Mr. Announcer. That was the worst announcer in the damn I ever seen in my life. Hey, yo, you saw what he was announcing? Yo, that was the worst announcer that I ever seen in my life. Who the hell hired that man? Huh? Did you see how he introduced Lomachenko and George Kambosos? I actually thought he was gonna read that. Yo, he read everything. He said he won the international belt, the region belt, the Caribbean belt, the WBO Caribbean belt, the WBC international belt. He won the WBA. He is the featherweight champion of the world, and he beat this coming up, and then he beat the super featherweight champion of the world, and he won the WBO and the WBC and the IBF, and then he went like this, and then you know what I'm saying, he beat the WBA, and then he went to the IBF. Motherfucker, just say that he's gonna say Lomachenko. Damn, we know all that shit. This man, the dude read his resume. He went to that man was not announcing to get his accolades. Hey, yo, what this announcer actually did, man, he went to damn Wikipedia or something like that. He said, let me see this Lomachenko. I gotta announce this guy. Yo, this guy went like this. No lie, bro. No lie. Yo, he went right here to announce. Hey, yo, he went to Wikipedia to announce Lomachenko, because that man, I was like this. Come on, man, get with it. The man said like this. This is an announcement. This is an announcement. In the red corner, we got Lomachenko is one of the most successful amateur boxers of all time, possessing a record of 396 wins and 1 loss. With the loss avenged twice, competing in the featherweight and the lightweight division. He won the silver medal at the 2007 World Championship gold and in 2008 the European Championship consecutive gold as 2008 and 2012 Olympics, and a consecutive gold at 2009 and the 2011 World Championship. Making his professional debut in 2013, Lomachenko tied the record of Thailand, beating Munguia for the winning of the world title in the fewest professional fights, becoming the WBO featherweight champion in the third. He is known for his exceptional hand speed, timing, accuracy, creativity, athleticism, defense, and footwork. He has won several awards by media outlets throughout his career. The Ring and ESPN named his Prospect of the Year 2013. CBS Sports named him Boxer of the Year 2016. HBO Sports named him Boxer 2016-2017. The Writers Association. Yo, I was watching the announcement. Yeah, are we gonna stay here the whole damn day? Dad, can you announce it? And then when he finished with Vasily Lomachenko, I'm saying to my mom, because I'm, I usually don't watch fights with the volume because I usually go live. And I was supposed to go live, but I was so stuck watching I was just in the couch watching. I'm like, damn, I don't even want to go live. I just want to watch the fight, right? So I usually, to be honest, ever since I usually don't watch fight with the volumes, right? But I was lazy last night. I was tired and stuff like that. So I'm saying after he finished with Vasily Lomachenko, I was like, yo, is he gonna take? I know George Kambosos doesn't have the accolades of Vasily Lomachenko, so it's not gonna be that long. This man said, this man went to Wikipedia to announce Vasily Lomachenko. And then he said, as May 2024, Lomachenko is ranked as the world's best active lightweight by the Ring and the ESPN, second by the Transitional Boxing Ranking Board, and the second in BoxRec. Now, early in his life, Lomachenko was coached by his father, Anthony Lomachenko, from a young age. He claimed that if the father had been boxing coach, and probably he would have chosen to play ice hockey professional. According to Bob Arum in 2017. Coda, man, Coda right quick say, yo, man, let's send the link. Man, I just got here, Coda. What you think this is? What you think this is a show, Coda? This is a show. I just don't come live and see, hey, yo, send the link. Let me talk to you. Come on, man. This guy said right away, give me the link. Give me the link, man, please, man. This is Punch Drunk Boxing. This is a show, man. You don't go to ESPN and says, hey, yo, my man, Stephen A. Smith, send me the link to First Take. Come on, Coda, relax, man. Damn, I just got on. Pause. Pretty sure B-Hop was 36 when he beat Tito Trinidad. Probably. Bro, I hate ESPN. All the commercials, the Brady, the other dude, Joe Tess. Oh, man. And then when Vasily Lomachenko won, that post-fight interview, man, they disrespected Shakur Stevenson. And there was people, you know what I'm saying? And I was on Twitter, right, last night, and people were saying, well, Shakur Stevenson is going to be a free agent. Shakur Stevenson is going to be his last fight. That doesn't mean you stop promoting him. That's not the job. You still got to go. You still got to follow the contract. They avoided Shakur Stevenson. And I know there's people, I know there's a lot of people that have been hating on Shakur Stevenson ever since his last performance versus Edgar Dos Santos. Damn, that performance with Edgar Dos Santos was just as bad. That victory was just as bad as the loss, because the way that people just disrespected Shakur. Damn. Y'all really hate Shakur like that? No, let's chop it up right quick. Did that performance versus Edgar Dos Santos, do y'all really hate Shakur like that? Like, there's certain things to hate fighters. Like, I understand that might not be your cup of tea, right? He might not be an exciting fighter to you. I'm just saying in my mind, like, yo, look at his last 4 fights. I would give Shakur Stevenson the benefit of the doubt if he says, you know what, man, I was injured. My hand was injured. I was fighting this way. Because look how he fought Yoshino. Look how he fought Oscar Valdez. Look how he fought Cansocial. Look how he fought Jamel Hearing. Do y'all follow boxing? Come on, y'all. Y'all shouldn't be all that like, oh, no, I don't like Shakur Stevenson. Look what he did to Edgar Dos Santos. He was running all over the place. I will give him the benefit of the doubt. If you know boxing, you know how fighters fight. You know their style. If Mike Tyson is knocking everybody else out, and then Mike Tyson is not throwing a hand. Look, I'm a fan. I've been following, let's say, Keith from Tom Thurman since the amateur. Since the amateur, I've been following Samson. That used to be his nickname in the amateurs. When I was watching the fight with Manny Pacquiao, the 8th Division World Champion, 5-time lineal, 12-time World Champion, the ambassador, the senator, the humanitarian, the greatest karaoke singer of them all, the GOAT, Manny Pacquiao. And Keith from Tom Thurman was not throwing the left hook. And I'm like, yo, Keith. And I'm watching the fight. And I'm like, yo, Keith, throw the left hook, man. Like, you're not throwing your best punch, right? And then later on, what we find out? Oh, that he had a broken hand. He had a messed up hand. Oh, right. Because I know a fighter. If we're fans, we know. If Deontay Wilder's not throwing the right hand, a whole fight, you're going to be like, yo, my man, why you ain't throwing your best punch? Why you ain't throwing your right hand? Oh, man, that shit was born by Deontay Wilder. But then Deontay Wilder be like, you know what? I had an injured right hand. That's self-explanatory. So the thing goes for Shakur Stevenson. What is it? Why y'all hate Shakur like that? Damn. He tweets too much for the way he fights. And at least Tank has good highlight reel. All right, but damn, but just because one fight, not everybody gonna be Tank. That's the beauty about boxing. Not everybody going to be just like everybody else. Boxing is a buffet. You feel me? Boxing is a buffet. You're gonna get your Shakur Stevenson. You're gonna get your Tank Davis. You're gonna get your Vasily Lomachenko. Vasily Lomachenko don't fight like Shakur. Vasily Lomachenko doesn't fight like Tank, but he's still exciting in his own way. And Tank is exciting in his own way. And Shakur, prior to the Edo de los Santos fight, was to me an exciting in his own way. He was after the Nakatilia fight when he did get booed and stuff like that, and he needed to apologize. He said, "I will never fight again like that." Jamel Herring was exciting. Oscar Valdez was a great, exciting fight. Canbosos was exciting. He was putting her on these guys. So then Nakatilia, the Edo de los Santos come fight. Y'all like, oh man, he's whack. Nah. Shakur Stevenson is a high, skillful, high IQ type of fighter, and he will give Vasily Lomachenko a run for his money, and everybody here that knows boxing knows that. So let's quit the BS about this. You know that Shakur Stevenson will give Vasily Lomachenko a run for his money. You know the best opposition for Gervonta Tank Davis in 135 division is Shakur Stevenson and Vasily Lomachenko. Y'all know that, so let's quit the game. Quit the game. He doesn't have to be your favorite fighter. You don't have to like the style, but let's be real. Let's be real. Mamba says, Daddy in the building, with Daddy Life in the building, say, yo, Shakur talks a lot of ish, so he brings it onto himself. All right, talk a lot of ish. We love people that talk shit. We don't want everybody to stay shut and just be humble. Oh my God. I would like to fight with anybody because I have confidence myself. Like, why fighters? Why all of us could talk all that shit? Why we all tweet? We could tweet. We could talk our shit. We could disrespect fighters out here, but fighters can't speak for themselves. Fighters can't pump themselves up. Those fighters are the one that step inside the ring. Let them talk. Why we get mad when fighters want to talk or fighters want to tweet and they want to be transparent with the fans, but we could say all the garbage ish to them. They humans too. What happened? They can't use Twitter like you. They can't use social media like you. They can't go to Instagram like you. You want them to be like robots? Nah, let them talk. They the one that stepped inside the ring anyway. They stepping inside the ring. Let these fighters talk. Let these fighters talk. Let Ryan Garcia talk. Did he back it up? Yes, he backed it up. Everybody thought he was crazy, but he backed that up. Pause. Let the motherfuckers talk. We talk all day. We disrespect fighters more than anybody in the world. So why do we get the right to talk? As fans, our fans concerned, he's only as good as his last fight. He can probably beat Tank and Loma, but there's a chance if it's like he's De Los Santos fight. I know. I don't see, but me, I'm not a slave to the last fight. I'm not a slave to the last fight by anybody. Because it contradicts the notion of when we break down fights and we say that styles make fights. So if we break down that styles make fights, how can we also say you're just as good as your last fight? No. You're just as good as the last matchup. You're just as good as your last fight. But then we say, but styles make fights. Nah. I'm not a slave to that. That's why I don't get shocked. I don't get shocked by people was giving a lot of credit to George Kambosos. Look how he performed versus Devin Haney. Look how he performed versus Maxie Hugh. Look how he performed versus Vasily Lomachenko. Now everybody's saying it's a one-hit wonder because around that time, everybody was just dissing Teofimo Lopez. What about Teofimo Lopez? Well, he humbled the boxing world. Oh, you just as good as your last fight. Oh, look at how you perform versus Sando Martin. Look how you perform versus Naka. Look how you perform versus Nakatani. And then he knocked out Richard Comey in the second round. And then he outboxed Vasily Lomachenko. How do you look for George Kambosos? Then he beat Pedro Compa. Nah. He was in high rank. All right. Oh man, he struggled with Sando Martin. And then he humbled y'all with Josh Taylor. You know what I'm saying? We can't stay slave to the moment to a slave to the fight. We always got to keep it consistent and just break down the skills and talent, of course, and the momentum and the experience. Yes. And that's why I didn't even do a video of the breakdown with George Kambosos and Vasily Lomachenko. You know why? Because I already knew that Vasily Lomachenko was going to beat George Kambosos. It's not skill for skill. It's not really hard to break down a Kambosos and Vasily Lomachenko fight. What does Kambosos got better than Vasily Lomachenko? Tell me one thing that Kambosos got better than Vasily Lomachenko. I like to break down a fight that is maybe. Ain't not even no maybes. What does George Kambosos got better than Vasily Lomachenko? In skill. Is a jab, right hand, left hook, combination, footwork, what? So it's not easy. It's not, I mean, it's purely easy to break down that fight. You know what I'm saying? He got a chin. Who got a chin? I mean, hey. Shakur Stevenson is a dirty boxer who hits low blow. It's sad but true, but that's why Tank has so much heat. His matchmakes are going to make sure he looks good. Die Hard knows he hasn't accomplished a lot, but most fans worship him. His fans, because he actually gives them what they want. In the end of the day, look. In the end of the day, boxing fans want to be entertained. That's it. Boxing fans want to be entertained. Secondary comes the belts. Secondary comes the accomplishment for fans. Because if people cared about the accomplishment better than the performance, then nobody will be dissing Shakur Stevenson. Because think about it, Shakur Stevenson became a 3-division world champion when he beat Edgar de los Santos, but nobody gives a damn. So performance is the primary thing for the fans. It's performances. Vasily Lomachenko beat Kambosos. Oh my God, Vasily Lomachenko look perfect, look incredible, look magnificent versus George Kambosos. But they don't care because he looked great, magnificent. He painted Picasso in that ring. I don't care. And if an elite fighter gonna be facing a fighter that's not in their level, what's their job? What's their job? If an elite fighter is fighting a fighter that is not in their level, is not in the elite level, is not highly ranked like that, you know what I'm saying? What does that elite fighter needs to do to that fighter? Is to knock him out. It's to hurt him. It's to make the corner throw in the towel. TKO. This man is not supposed to go to a decision with you. Cool. If you're gonna fight a lower level fighter, but make sure if you fight that lower level fighter, you entertain, baby. You entertain me. All right? Don't you go 12 rounds with this man. Why you think nobody gives credit to Arnold Barbosa? What is a statement? Arnold Barbosa always trying to call out a guy like Teofimo Lopez, a guy like ain't nobody paying attention to you because you don't send no statements. What's your statement fight? That's why, yeah, you could be in a position for a world title, but none of the fans call out for a fight for you to fight somebody because you never send a statement. Every time they put somebody in front of you, you in the same level as these guys. Shakur need to sit on his punches or move back down to 130. Steady gains. No, steady gains. No, guys, stop. Guys, stop. Stop being a slave for the moment, man. He moved up to 135 and stopped Yoshino, man. He stopped Yoshino that knocked out Nakatani, man. You guys are so, it's just, damn. Relax with the Edgar de los Santos. It's everybody. Relax, everybody. It's just Edgar de los Santos. Relax. You guys already, damn, like relax. It's one fight. The man looked injured. Come on, guys, relax. How can you write off somebody like that? Oh my God. Oh, nope. You need to go back to 130. Oh my God. Y'all going overboard now with Shakur Stevenson. Y'all really are now. Come on, relax, y'all. Come on, chill out. Chill out. Y'all didn't like the performance. Y'all didn't like he was running. Y'all didn't like it. Cool. He didn't like the performance either. He didn't like the performance either. He doesn't like, okay, relax. Not everybody at 135 is a power hitter, bro. Not everybody at 135. There's only one person you got to look out for. And when it comes to power, when it comes to that crack, and that's Gervonta Tank Davis. All right? And that's Gervonta Tank Davis. Not even Andy Cruz. I don't think he's a devastating puncher. Keyshawn Davis, he got power, but he's not the devastating puncher. Kid Austin, he could crack, but he's not this devastating puncher. They not this one hitter quitter type of dudes. That's Gervonta Tank Davis. That's the only person greater than 135. Frank Martin is not this one hitter quitter either. You know what I'm saying? None of these guys is kid dynamite. All right. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to remember this live. Remember this live. July 6th, I believe, Shakur Stevenson is going to put up one hell of a beating to his opponent. Mark my words. If he doesn't, I'll swallow my words. And I will never go on live to even debate, because I'll be like, yo, Shakur Stevenson, you doing the head to perform, man. For real. You make you. But I promise you folks this. I can't say promise because I can't control the promise. But believe you me, Shakur Stevenson in his next fight is going to beat the crap out of his opponents. And you guys are going to be, oh, yeah, you watch. Yo, Shakur and Loma, yo. Shakur, yo. Watch. HLD in the building says Shakur is talking ignorant on Twitter lately, and he's getting cooked for it. Man, the man, that's what it is with Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson, it's either people want these fighters to shut up or let them speak their mind like we speak our minds. You know what I'm saying? He's a person that just tweeting. He has confidence. He's a fighter. Just like he's tweeting, there's thousands of people that go at him. That's why sometimes these fighters just stop tweeting, because they're gonna get flamed more, even if he's saying something positive. If he's saying something positive. I'll give you an example. HLD. Teofimo Lopez was gave Lomachenko credit, right? Gave Lomachenko credit. What those haters are going at? Yeah, but you couldn't do that to him. But he beat you. But he sent you to the hospital. But even if you go and tweet something that is just, props to Lomachenko, felicidades, boom, everybody going at Tio. It's just, guys, we blowing things out of proportion. Shakur Stevenson is also a frustrated fighter with Top Rank. He saw last night they barely mentioned his name. They, in the post-fight interview, we talking about ESPN, the leading sport network. Post-fight interview, they asked Vasily Lomachenko about Gervonta Tank Davis tweet. We got Shakur Stevenson in our company. It doesn't matter if he's going to become a free agent. If you want it, and this is what it is. Maybe Top Rank is done with Shakur Stevenson just as much as Shakur Stevenson may say or may think that he's done with Top Rank. Because it don't matter. You're still signed with Top Rank. You got one more fight. You got one more promotion to go. And I now understand that the people behind Top Rank is not Bob Arum. Bob Arum may be a hito, and these people are just, this is what I believe. They just be like, yo, Bob, yeah. Man, forget that old man. He's almost done. We're going to do what we want to do over here. Because how you going to go to a post-fight interview and nobody mentioning Shakur Stevenson versus Vasily Lomachenko? That should be the next fight. Steady game. Shakur, Navarrete, Loma Tank. I like those fights. I like that fight for Shakur. I like that fight for Navarrete. I like that fight. I like that mix. But if you want Shakur Stevenson to re-sign, you're going to have to push the Lomachenko. Now Shakur Stevenson is looking at it like, oh, I'm not going to sign with y'all. Y'all not even pushing the fight. Y'all really don't want me here. Y'all really not going to put me up against Vasily Lomachenko. Y'all looking out for Vasily Lomachenko. Y'all not looking out for me. Y'all looking out for Vasily Lomachenko. What the Bob Arum saying, a lot of people are saying, Vasily Lomachenko is time for him to get the biggest payday. He has good looking out State of Games with a $2 super chat. Good looking out HLD with a $2 super chat. Says Shakur leaves Top Rank, he'll become the next Boo Boo. Depending where he goes. If he goes to to matchroom boxing, then he later on he'll probably have a potential fight with the likes of, maybe they'll do a fight with the zone, Jose Cepeda, Andy Cruz. I think on Jose Cepeda fight is a big fight. If he goes to PBC, he will have to uh uh a Tank Davis fight, maybe Pitbull Cruz if you want to move up to 140-pound division. Maybe if you want to got Rolly. I think those fights he could move up to 140 and fight the likes of Rolly and fight the likes of Pitbull Cruz. If you get these type of fights, in which I don't think they'll give him Pitbull Cruz. But I think that he should re-sign with Top Rank. I think the inventories is there for him to fight. I think the Navarrete fight is there, and I think the Lomachenko fight is there. I think it's there. And I think that Top Rank, if he beats the guys like a guy like a Vasily Lomachenko in spectacular fashion, I think that they will do a cross-promotional fight with Gervonta Tank Davis, in my opinion. I do believe so. I think that they're not no belts at Matchroom. I mean, right now I don't think the belts is really as important as it used to be. Because think about it, with Shakur Stevenson, he had the potential to become an undisputed champion in the super featherweight division, and then Bob Arum said that nobody want to pay for those fights. So it didn't matter that he had the belts, you know. But I think in this division, I do think that the belts matter because of the names. The belts didn't matter in the super featherweight division because it didn't have the names. They wasn't paying for him to become undisputed. But in this division, Lomachenko versus Tank, Lomachenko versus Navarrete, Lomachenko versus Shakur versus Tank, Shakur versus Navarrete, Tank versus Loma. All these fights are good, and I think the belts matter in this division like this. Navarrete doesn't have the belt yet, but we assuming that he beats his opponent to get that belt. Shakur need to move up to 140, 147 is real. No. He just moved up to 135. I seen Shakur Stevenson in person. He's not a big dude like that. Shakur Stevenson is actually smaller than Keyshawn Davis. Pause. So I think Shakur Stevenson going to 140, 147 right now is pushing it. It's pushing it. He's good at 135. He got good fights at 135. You know, I think that he needs to have a spectacular performance versus his next opponent. He got to look. He can't go 12, bro. He can't go 10, 12 rounds with this guy. He has to make a statement. If you don't make a statement within 8, 9 rounds, that's going to be worse than a loss. Because I'm saying like this, the Edo de los Santos victory was just as good as a loss for a lot of people. Not to me, but I could see how the people was acting towards Shakur Stevenson. That Edo de los Santos win is just as good as a loss for a lot of people. I never seen so much people go at Shakur Stevenson like this after a victory. He became a 3-division world champion, and nobody cares. So nobody cares about the accomplishment or the belt. I want to watch, but Rapstar Boxing Knowledge, voice of the UK, London, said, I want to watch Loma versus Tank. Will it happen though? I don't know, man. I think that's a good fight. I think Gervonta Tank Davis and his team been running from Loma for such a long time. It's been like almost 7 years. Gervonta Tank Davis was supposed to fight Vasily Lomachenko 7 years ago. I mean, that's longer than that's longer than Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather that we needed to wait 7 years. Gervonta Tank Davis was supposed to fight at the age of 22, 23, was supposed to fight Vasily Lomachenko, just like Teofimo Lopez fought him at the age of 22. So I don't know how serious Gervonta Tank Davis is. I don't know how serious they are with his team. Is it the biggest money fight for Vasily Lomachenko? And look, and let's be real, let's be honest. I didn't see the enthusiasm of Vasily Lomachenko. It looked like Vasily Lomachenko was really, I think, to be honest, if look at the poll right now, what's next? I actually think that he's nearly retired. That's what he was talking about in the post-fight interview in the locker room, not in the ring, but in the locker room. He's saying that he's only fighting because of his dad, and his dad didn't want him to wanted him to retire after the Devin Haney and that loss. It doesn't seem it looks like I think the performance of Vasily Lomachenko and how he performed and how he was so sharp and so crisp, everything was really perfect. His defense was great. His offensive approach was great. His feints was great. The mental, look at his demeanor. He barely cracked a smile after the fight. He was like stone cold. Like I think even though that it was just George Kambosos, I think he gave it his all. I think he gave it his all to the point where I ain't never going back to no damn training camp like this again. It ain't seem like he really wanted to continue his career. What do y'all think, folks? In the post-fight interview, in the locker room, in the press conference, did you feel that he want to continue his career? It looked like he was done. It looked like that's it. Like he was Michael Jordan versus the Utah Jazz. And he boom in the foul line, boom, crossover, push off Russell, Young, boom. I won a championship. One more for me to do. And if you think about it, with that type of performance, because that was a Lomachenko performance, that was high-tech performance. That was a three-division, undisputed, three-division, pound for pound, 1, 2, 3, you can flip it around type of Vasily Lomachenko performance. If anybody going to remember Vasily Lomachenko after this fight, they're going to remember, damn, this man was a bad man. Everything worked on all cylinders. Everything was perfect to that sit. And you think that Vasily Lomachenko is gonna try to go and be undisputed? You think that Vasily Lomachenko got it in him, pause, to go fight Navarrete, Shakur, and Tank, and come out of that when all the smoke clears? You think that Vasily Lomachenko gonna have his hand raised and be undisputed at lightweight? I think that would be asking for too much, even though that is entertaining for us. Do you think that he's gonna go past Tank, past Shakur, past Navarrete? Now I'm gonna say this. I think that he beats Navarrete. I think it'll be tough, the Shakur. And then after that, if he gets over the Shakur Stevenson, the Tank, stylistically, I'm put it like this. And I know a lot of people gonna disagree because y'all don't like Shakur. I don't know why. I think Lomachenko versus Tank. I think Tank is an easier opponent for Lomachenko than Shakur Stevenson. Yep. I think that Tank is an easier opponent. I'm not saying that he's easy. I think it will be easier for Vasily Lomachenko. I think that Vasily Lomachenko could outwork Gervonta Tank Davis. Tank Davis throws a lot of punches. I think that Lomachenko could dictate the pace. I think that Vasily Lomachenko throw more punches. I think that Vasily Lomachenko got just as much footwork. I'm not gonna say as much pop. I think he has more of an arsenal. I think he has more ways to adjust. I do think that Gervonta Tank Davis underrated in IQ, but I think that Vasily Lomachenko will be up in the scorecard versus Gervonta Tank Davis, but it will be harder for him to be up in the scorecards versus Shakur Stevenson, in my opinion, because of the styles. I don't know. I'm not saying that Vasily Lomachenko won't win. I'm not, but I'm saying that stylistically, I think for Vasily Lomachenko, I think and Gervonta Tank Davis, he starts off real slow. He don't win those first and second rounds. You let me know when was the last time he's winning these first and second rounds. Vasily Lomachenko is up in the scorecard. You're not gonna catch up to him. You're gonna have to knock out Vasily Lomachenko because you're not gonna catch up to him in the scorecards. What's good, Mama Mentality? Colo 10 pesos. The super chatty parique me dice. Tank said after his 7th fight list, he retiring. If this mother effer don't have Shakur T.O. Haney on the list, I'm marking him out. Since Tank left TMT, he kind of free to fight everyone. I think Loma. Hey, yo, Gervonta Tank Davis said after not being with Mayweather Promotions is kind of weird. I still see Leonard Ellerbe, so I don't know. I'm gonna stop. You know what? I think we should all even stop saying that he's still not with Mayweather Promotions because why? What who is Leonard Ellerbe? What is Leonard Ellerbe doing here? Why is Leonard Ellerbe even in this when it's coming to Shakur? Gervonta Tank Davis. Why? If he's not more Mayweather Promotions, I mean, we see Tom Brown, TGB. What is Did Leonard Ellerbe have a demotion or something like that? Is he the CEO of Mayweather Promotion? Is he is an advisor? What is Leonard Ellerbe, man? Hey yo, Tank. Hey yo, Tank. You got too much people in your pocket right now, bro. You got too much hands in the cookie jar. People want to stay in the Gervonta Tank Davis business. What is Leonard Ellerbe doing here? Think about it. Like, what is he? What is he here? You know what? If I get media credentials, even though I'm never going to get a media credential, but if I get media credential, I want to ask Gervonta Tank Davis, why Leonard Ellerbe is doing here if he's not made with the promotion? Is he supporting you? Is he this? What is he doing? Is he an advisor to Al Heyman? Is he the new Sam Watson? Is he? Maybe he's the new Sam Watson. I don't know. Funk said, I agree. Tank is an easier opponent for Loma than Shakur. See? What y'all think? Call me crazy, but I think everyone is sleeping on Martin upset. He gonna get schooled. I give it 6 and 7 rounds. I give it 7 rounds. Right. I give it 7 to 8 rounds because I believe that Frank Martin could be durable. Frank Martin, bro. Frank Martin. Y'all notice I really never did a video of Frank Martin. Y'all notice that? Like I do, like I'm one of the boxing content creators. Like if you follow my channel, I talk about the up and coming potential stars before they even enter the professional level. Kid Austin. Remember I was talking about Kid Austin, Keyshawn Davis, Jerome Booth Ennis, Josh Kelly. Who else? I used to talk about Ben Whitaker, Andy Cruz. You know, so when I see young talent, and then look, and I've been talking about Devin the Dream Haney, I've been talking about Ryan Garcia, and of course Teofimo Lopez. I already know that if y'all follow the channel because I talk about them the most. But I think I have an eye for talent. I never talked about Montana Love. People used to be like, yo. I remember several years ago, people be like, yo, why you never talk about Montana Love? I said Montana Love is the bootleg version of Adrian Broner when he drunk. He ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't gonna be nobody. Trust me. And look what happened. I already knew about this guy. So Frank Martin, and I say this, Frank Martin is actually dehydrating himself at 135. They know why they fighting Frank Martin. Yeah. Frank Martin is not a lightweight. Frank Martin is 140 pounds. This was a plan for him to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, but he's a depleted fighter. That's number one. He doesn't have a amateur background like that. He started boxing at the age of 15, 16 with the skill, talent, and the experience of Gervonta Tank Davis. He's gonna pick Frank Martin apart by the 7th to 8th round. And the only reason why I say 7th to 8th round is because Gervonta Tank Davis really starts off slow. You see when they say about Lomachenko, they be like, oh, he's downloading data. That's what Gervonta Tank Davis does. And I know that this is the only thing I don't like in America commentary. That in American commentary, we don't give props to our American fighters when it comes to amateurs. You understand what I'm saying? Like, look at how they announce Vasily Lomachenko. They say everything about his amateur, right? But Gervonta Tank Davis fought 250 plus amateur bouts. Tio was an Olympian. You know what I'm saying? We don't marvel over in America. We don't give, because if you add the amateur, we don't say, well, Ryan Garcia, the 15-time national title winner. We don't give him props. So we don't think that they that nice. But watch when they announce Andy Cruz, they're gonna mention him as the amateur, the Olympian, the amateur pedigree. Vasily Lomachenko, the amateur pedigree. The Alexander Usyk, the amateur pedigree. But to the American fighters, it's like we throw that to the side. No. We got amateur pedigree as well. And the reason why Gervonta Tank Davis is just as sharp, and the reason why I told y'all that Tio would beat Vasily Lomachenko. It's because of what they did in the amateurs. Frank cannot win. I'm telling you, he's the bootleg. Frank Martin is the bootleg version of Gary Russell Jr. I said it. I said it. I said it. Gary Russell Jr., look, just like I said, Montana Love was the bootleg version of Adrian Broner. Frank Martin is the bootleg version of Gary Russell Jr. And if you don't like Gary Russell Jr., then look, I'm saying he's the bootleg version of Gary Russell Jr. And he's going to come depleted. He's a 140 pounder. In the amateurs, he was a 140 pounder. When he started his career, most of his fights is at 140 and up. He's not a 135 pounder. So he's going to come. In matter of fact, and I think also they probably have him in the rehydration clothes anyway. I actually think they have him. Look how, do you see him next to, do you see Frank Martin next to Gervonta Tank Davis? Because he's a big, he weights, he's a big dude, bro. Ryan did too. Martin fight with Tank is similar fight like Beterbiev versus Smith, but stoppage. Nah, I'm gonna say no. Nah, I say it like this. Josefina, the fight with this, I believe is gonna go like this. The fight with Frank Martin and Gervonta Tank Davis is like Beterbiev versus Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde started very late in his career. You know what I'm saying? And you could see that he got the youth strength. He's athletically. He does the basics, but once an experienced fighter, the basics ain't nothing. For Gervonta Tank Davis, the basics is nothing. I even think that Rolly would do better than, I think that Rolly is going to do better than Frank Martin versus Gervonta Tank Davis. Only Facts says that's the main selling point for these foreign fighters. Facts. Kings of the Commonwealth. Hey yo, we still waiting for Pat Nation. Hey yo, the time is ticking, Pat Nation. You want that $10,000 giveaway? We still waiting for Pat Nation. Where you at, Pat Nation? Pat Nation, we're still waiting for you. You got to Wednesday. You got to Wednesday evening. Or we're gonna spin the wheel again. Kings of the Commonwealth. Navarrete fights is truly interesting and definitely going to be good fight. Kings of the Commonwealth, one of the members of Punch Drunk Boxing. What's good, Kings of the Commonwealth? What's good, brother? I think the Navarrete fight seems like it's going to be more entertaining, but I think that Vasily Lomachenko is going to do to Navarrete. All right, this is what I'm going to say. I think that Vasily Lomachenko is going to do to Navarrete what he did to Nakatani. I'm sorry, folks. I think that Vasily Lomachenko is going to school Navarrete. It's going to school him bad. That Vasily Lomachenko that we seen, that sharp Vasily Lomachenko, that sharp Vasily Lomachenko that we seen for the most of his career, he's going to school Navarrete. Navarrete doesn't got the defense like that. I don't know. A lot of people got a lot of confidence in Navarrete versus Vasily. I think that, I don't know, man. I don't know about this one. I think Navarrete offensive is an offensive problem. Throws a lot of punches. Height will give anybody a problem. Throw punches from awkward position, awkward combinations and stuff like that. His awkwardness and his height in those divisions is really the advantage that he got. But Lomachenko, I think, could pick up Navarrete. He does a lot of mistakes as well, even though that his awkwardness is what makes Navarrete who he is. I think that Lomachenko's seen all the styles that he capitalized off every mistake that Kambosos made. If his foot was in bad position, the pivoting, and then he caught him with the left. Hey, I'm gonna say it like this. Kambosos was like, I'm fighting an octopus. Martin Psycho reminds me of Andre Berto, Tim Bradley. I don't know, man. I don't look at Frank Martin. I think Frank Martin is straight up, and he's for an elite fighter, in my opinion, for an elite fighter of the caliber of Tank, Shakur, Lomachenko, Frank Martin is a piece of cake in terms of figuring him out. He's straight up and down. He does the same. He does the same thing. There's nothing special about Frank Martin. He's cut up. He's strong. He could be durable and stuff like that. I can see it right now. Hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I could be wrong. What's the Kings of the Commonwealth? The $2 super chat says, "What's the next for Tio? Any updates? June 29th in Miami. June 29th in Miami. Going to be fighting, I believe, Steve Claggett in Miami. It's going to have a Miami fight July 29th. Probably should be announced in this upcoming week. Probably. You know what I'm saying? Good looking out, Kings of the Commonwealth. Beat Navarrete, then retire. Ain't no shame in Loma. I mean, I think so. I think if he beats Navarrete, unify the titles, that would be good. I mean, all these guys is undefeated, right? All these guys is undefeated. I think the most the fighter that looks the most vulnerable out of the three is Navarrete. Navarrete looked like the most vulnerable fighter out of all the three. So I think if Lomachenko does beat Navarrete, and I think that's an easy fight to make. I think that would be a good and this is the thing about now. Lomachenko, you could listen to him and say, and you could hear him, and he's talking about accomplishment. That's it. That he's beyond the accomplishment. That the undisputed to him is being undisputed in life. So okay, it's telling me that he's not as he's not that serious in trying to become undisputed again, leading up to the fight with George Kambosos. Ramirez says, I feel like Shakur don't get the fight with Tank, and Loma is way bigger than a fight with him and Loma. This is what I think, that the business handlers are like, you know what? All right. Who's more lucrative, Navarrete or Shakur Stevenson? I mean, Shakur Stevenson, he packs 9,000 to 10,000 people in Newark, New Jersey. Hopefully, his people come out and probably pack at least 15,000. If Shakur Stevenson does 13, 14, 15,000, I think Top Rank are going to be looking at Shakur Stevenson. You know what, man? He's a hot commodity. You know, let's resign him. But it's maybe they paying him too much and they're not getting the money back. I don't know. Who's more of a lucrative fighter right now for Vasily Lomachenko? Because right at this point of Vasily Lomachenko's career, he's gonna fight for the money. He's gonna fight for the money. He's not gonna go and fight all these three guys and try to become an undisputed. He was close. That's it. He's not gonna do it again. That's 3 hard training camps for a guy at the age of 36 and a guy that's already talking about retirement. He's gonna go for the money. Is Navarrete versus Lomachenko, Las Vegas or California worth more than a Shakur Stevenson versus Vasily Lomachenko in New York City, Madison Square Garden? Because that's the only way they could fight, right? Shakur Stevenson versus Loma should be in the Garden. Navarrete versus Lomachenko should be in Vegas or California or Texas, right? And Gervonta Tan Davis, it could be anywhere, to be honest, man. They're going to sell out anyway. I would try to secure a Lomachenko and a Tank fight if it's all about strictly about the money, you know. But I think that Lomachenko's team been so faithful to Top Rank. Loma is the real champion. He beat Haney ass. Man, now we know that he would have been undisputed if it was going to be Vasily Lomachenko versus George Kambosos before George Kambosos fought Devin Haney, and then Lomachenko had to go to Ukraine. Maybe that's why he was. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's why he wasn't all that excited yesterday, because he's like, man, I would have become undisputed and then retire right there. I would have done to this guy, because that's what's going. That's what was going to happen to George Kambosos. And that's why I've been saying that, yo, a guy like Devin Haney, man, he's been at the right place at the right time, man. His career has been very, very lucky, because we all know it was supposed to be Vasily Lomachenko versus George Kambosos if it wasn't for the invasion of the Ukraine, for the Russia, Ukraine, and stuff like that. That's what Lomachenko would have done to George Kambosos out there in Australia, and he would have retired right there. And if he would have retired right there to become undisputed and beating George Kambosos in this type of manner, wow, there's not a lot of people that go out like that. There's not a lot of people that go out like that, right? There's not a lot of people that go out like that, like ding, boom, I'm out of here. Who went out the best? Meaning, what fighter in the history of the sport of boxing got that beautiful win? Like, I am the man, I am the king, and I'm out. Andre Ward? Was it Andre Ward when he beat Sergey Kovalev? Was it Andre Ward? I'm talking about great performance. I'm the king. I'm out. Who? Sugar Ray Leonard lost to what? Hector Camacho, right? Marquez. Yeah, Marquez. Right? That Marquez one. You know that Manny Pacquiao was like, fight me one more time. I'm done. Oh. Todas las veces que me robaron a mí. Tú verás, me voy a espullar. Hey, yo, let's be real. Who thought that Marquez was dirty? Let me see. Who thought that Marquez was? Come on, let's be real. Who thought that Marquez? He sealed it with honor, Josefina. Did anybody here in the chat felt like Marquez was enhanced? Because, yo, I got to be honest. When I seen Marquez's body and see who he was working with, I'm saying, I ain't trying to rain on nobody's parade, right? But Marquez just looked different. I'm sorry, but Marquez looked different. And when we got an eye, we know it. I think we know. But but Marquez is a legend too. So we ain't trying to. We want to give Marquez the benefit of the doubt. But Marquez, he looked different. Yeah, he looked different. Come on, Punch. We know this business. Come on. He said, okay, Josefina said, I believe both were dirty. Could be fair. So you believe that both was dirty, Josefina. You believe that both was dirty. So, hey, I don't know. I just think that Marquez looked different, bro. Marquez did look different. Like you fourth. This is the fourth time y'all fighting, and you ain't never did that to Manny Pacquiao. And all of a sudden, you cracked him like that. Okay. I mean, he ain't looked at like no. I mean, Ryan Garcia don't look like Marquez. I ain't see a change in Ryan Garcia's physique. More that he just gained that he gained more weight. But I didn't see a. I didn't look. I didn't look at Ryan Garcia and says, "Oh yeah, he's juicing." Nah, I don't. No, nobody. Hold on. But you right, Punch. Marquez look like a burrito made of steak. Hey yo, chicken meat and gorilla meat. Oh yeah, yo said pause after pause after pause. He said Josefino, but you right, Punch. Marquez look like a burrito made of steak. Hey yo, chicken meat, gorilla meat. God damn, what you thinking about, Josefina? Man, yikes. Josefina said Marquez like a burrito made of steak. Get your mind out the damn gutter. Damn. He said 7 cent puro carne. But you're right, Punch. Marquez are like a burrito made of steak. God damn. Chicken meat, gorilla meat, all put together. Hey, yo. Wow. Wow. Oh man.
Why are you gay?
Oh man. Oh man. Yo, but anyway, folks. um, but I think look, we was talking about the 140-pound division is probably the most stacked division in the sport of boxing. But if you're telling me the best division with the champions, with the crop of champions, Navarrete still got to win his fight. Navarrete still got to win his fight, but I believe that Navarrete is going to win this fight. Is Navarrete going to become what, a 4-division, 3-division world champion? I believe so. So it'll be Navarrete, Tank, Shakur, and Loma. What other division has those champions? Like, yo, you got Tio, you got Haney, you got Matias, and you got Pitbull Cruz. Yo, I'm gonna do a separate video. Who got the better champion, the crop of champions? Is it 135 or 140? Because I like 140. Oh man. And you got Tio versus Haney. Haney versus Matias. Matias versus Tio. Pitbull versus Matias. Pitbull versus but it should be Ryan Garcia. Love you too. Huh? Wasn't 154. You got Fundura, you got a vacant title. The 147-pound division is weak. The 160-pound division is weak. You got Cotas Adamas, you got Genebek. In 168, everything is Canelo Alvarez. Beterbiev and Bivol, that's the fight that we've been waiting for. The 130-pound division. Not as good as 135, not the names. Hey, yo, right now we're living at the best time with the 135 and what. I think so. I think we're living at the best time at 135 and 140. Is just think about all the champions, man. Again, potential champion, Navarrete, Loma, Tank, Shakur, Tio, Haney, Matias, Pitbull Cruz. And then if you add the other, the 140-pound division for me is a harder division. But even in the 135, look at the second tier. The second tier, Keyshawn Davis, Andy Cruz, Kid Austin. But look at the 140-pound division, though. The 140-pound division, look at the names. And shout out to Sergey Lipinyan, right? You got still got count. He's a former champion in 140. So you got Tio Haney, Matias, Pitbull Cruz, Ryan Garcia, Jose Ramirez, Josh Taylor, Catterall, Gary Antoine Russell, Mitchell Rivera, Sergey Lipinyan, Elvis Rodriguez, Hitchens. That's 13 already right there, bro. That's 13. Oh, Cepeda, my fault. William Cepeda in 135. Emorotaya, yes, in 135. But it's still not as stacked up as 140. I don't think it's not as stacked up as 140. Who else? Mention me another 140-pound division. 145-pound. Brandon Lee. Can we put Brandon Lee there too? Brandon Lee. 168 is lit too. Nah, 168 ain't no lit. Nah, bang. Hey, nah, you crazy. You could just mention like 6 names and that's it. Nah, 168 ain't that stacked up. I'm on 14 and 140. And when I'm talking about 14, I'm saying that if the number one guy does not come, the number one guy could lose the number 8 guy. Nah. I think 154 is stacked. You got 154 stacked. You got Bud, Fundura, Lubin, Charlo, if he's going to go back to the 140, I don't know, to 154, Spence, Danny, Jesus Ramos, Brian Mendoza. Yo, who's gonna be fighting Patrick Teixeira? Who's gonna be fighting Patrick Teixeira again? Is he gonna be moving up to the 140 pound to 160 pound division? El abuelo de 150, the 140. También el abuelo. Barroso. Nah, 140 is too stacked up. And I'm gonna tell you like this: imagine if Barroso, El Viejo, is ranked, let's say in my list, let's say in our list, he's Xander Zayas at 154. Let's say El Viejo is number 15. I'm gonna tell you like this: any business handlers in the sport of boxing, any matchmaker would not put Tio versus Barroso, would not put Haney versus Barroso. They wouldn't do it. They won't put, how much you know about Sean Gibbs would not put Barroso versus Pitbull Cruz. They would not risk it with him. I'm gonna say like this: he's the boogeyman. They would not put Matias versus Barroso. Barroso is the boogeyman in the 140 pound division. He's the real boogeyman because he is the guy that could really upset not only your fighter, but if you lose to him, just because he looked like that, if you lose to him, your career is over. If Tio loses to him, career over. If Devin Haney loses to him, career's over. Whoever loses to this man, he is the nightmare. Yes, he's a nightmare to all promoters and matchmaker. He is the real boogeyman. He looked like a boogeyman, and he is the boogeyman. He looked like Freddy Krueger. He ain't even burned out. He looked like Freddy Krueger, and he ain't even burnt. Nobody will fight this man. This man, Barroso, in his next outing, hey yo, this guy, he's gonna make a living, getting step aside money. Who's the WBA champion right now? Pitbull Cruz? They ain't gonna put Pitbull Cruz. Why doesn't the WBA mandate this fight? Yeah, WBA, mandate the fight. I dare you. I dare the WBA mandate Barroso versus Pitbull Cruz. You think they got Pitbull Cruz, Pitbull Cruz could have a potential to fight the likes of Gervonta Tank Davis again? No. Why don't give me chance? They scared of me, Ponche Tronqui. They scared of me. All I do is go to the bingo hall and play bingo and stuff like that. They don't give me chance, all right? They tried to robbery me the other day. They robbery me. And then, because I believe in Jesus Christ and my Lord and Savior, I came right back and I beat the crap out of these guys, Davis from New England, from the UK, from the United Kingdom, okay? Now you want chance, all right? Give me Rolly, give me Tio, give me Haney, give me Matias. Yo los rompo a todito. I rompe a rip it wrong, okay? Hey, yo, let's talk about this, folks. Like, I really don't like talking about this part, but let's talk about this. So let me put it down. Let me act like a real professional here. Hold on. Let's talk about what people are talking about here. Hold on. Give me 1 second. What do you think? Let me put it on the screen. Hold on. Give me 1 second there. Canelo versus Munguia, 500K pay-per-view. Let's do it like that. Since people want to talk about this, let's talk about it. Canelo Alvarez versus Munguia, 500K pay-per-view buys. Actually, less than Canelo Alvarez versus Jermell Charlo, a guy that you guys come to my channel, y'all like to hate. Jermell Charlo, the real undisputed champion on 154, moved up and there to be great, 2 division up. But because y'all don't like Jermell Charlo and y'all feel like he ain't put up the fight, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't give him credit for nothing. But Canelo Alvarez versus Jaime Munguia was supposed to be a fight that, that Canelo Alvarez going to get these type of numbers and it's better and it's more lucrative. But it actually did 100 or 150K less than Jermell Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez. What is happening to Canelo Alvarez? Now I'm going to say it again for all of you, that when I said this, like I have Canelo Alvarez fans that respect my channel, right? Because I'm a Canelo Alvarez fan. I'm a Canelo Alvarez, but I'm a realist as well. And the thing is, with certain Canelo Alvarez fans, there's a Canelo Alvarez fan base that is real. That there's a Canelo Alvarez fan base that is real. That we want to see Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. And then there's a Canelo Alvarez community that they going to enable Canelo Alvarez and fight off all the narratives and the hate of Canelo. So even if something may be right, they're gonna fight it off and they're gonna enable Canelo Alvarez for certain things that shouldn't be enabled, right? Because Canelo Alvarez is the king, el rey. The time where I remember I did a video, and it did, and there was like 30 people that unsubscribed, and I said, wow. You can't even critique Canelo Alvarez just like that, because I do have Canelo Alvarez fans that appreciate my channel. Tú sabes, Latino Unido, ya tú sabes, mi gente. But when I held Canelo Alvarez, and this is not even holding Canelo Alvarez accountable. I said that Canelo Alvarez have declined. No, Punch. What do you mean that Canelo Alvarez declined? No, he did it. He was injured. No, he did it. No. I said Canelo Alvarez is declining. But still, with his decline, he could still be better than everybody else. Michael Jordan declined athletically. He was still the best basketball player in that last three-peat run, right? And then I did a video a long time ago. I said that Canelo Alvarez got nothing left. How many times? Yeah, the people that follow the channel. What's up, Chris and Padilla? Y'all know, y'all follow the channel. Wrong in the building. What's good, wrong? What's good, wrong? Wrong in the building. Fans on board kind of because they want Benavidez facts. Right? I said that there is nothing left for Canelo Alvarez. Oh, yeah, something left. No, it's nothing left. And I try to tell the people, just like Roy Jones Jr., like I was a Roy Jones Jr. fan. That's my guy. There was nothing left for Roy Jones after John Ruiz. What they say, whatever goes up must come down. Sometimes there's nothing left. There is nothing left for Canelo. I'm talking about Canelo versus a fighter. Canelo versus Benavidez. Wow, that's the only thing left for Canelo Alvarez. It's the only thing left. When I'm talking about the magnitude of a fight. See, this was a money grab. See, this fight right here was to take advantage of the Mexican people, because the Mexican people, one thing, they're loyal. And what do you do to loyal people? Either you appreciate them or it's easy to take advantage of them. Am I right or wrong? When you know somebody, when I'm not saying you in particular, men do this to women. Women do this to men, but more men do it to women. When you know a woman is loyal to you, y tú un sinvergüenza, le pega cuerno, cheat on her, get locked up, she's still going to be around there for you. You could F up, you could cheat her bad, le da, she keeps you because she's just loyal to you by default. By default. Right? Dave Fernandez with a $10 super chatty parique me dice, Punch, people losing respect for Canelo. Canelo needs Benavidez. Benavidez in reality is the true 168 champ. Me dice, good looking out with the super chat. God bless you, Dave Fernandez. The people are not accepting anything. Once you gave the people, okay, all right, Canelo, we respect. After the Kalen plant, you make your rounds, right? Okay, go out there and fight. Who he fought after Kalen plant? Bivol. Still, they was loyal to Canelo Alvarez. You dare to be great, Canelo. Okay, all right. So don't F it up anymore. Get David Benavidez. No. He went after Jung Rai. No, to Triple G. Nobody was asking for the Triple G trilogy. Nobody was asking for the Triple G trilogy, my brother. And then, okay. If that was something that needed to get out the system, out the people's system, the business handlers, the zone, that was your probably under the table or whatever. That probably was the deal. You got to give us Triple G. We gave Triple G a lot of money, Canelo. We got to give, and we sign you. Remember, we got you off the hook, off that. We strategically tear that contract or you wouldn't go to World Promotions because you promised us that you was going to give us Triple G. So We're going to let you make money with the Canelo Alvarez promotion, but you got to give us that Triple G. We paid Triple G 100. We gave Triple G over $100 million contract, and he hasn't done shit with it. But that was only we gave it to Triple G because we thought that you was going to fight Triple G. So please give us that. Okay, I understand that from the business standpoint. And I don't think that that's what people talk about. But that was the deal with the zone. Canelo Alvarez was looking out for the zone because the zone looked out for Canelo Alvarez to get him off that contract with Golden Boy Promotions. And then that promising the Triple G fight, Triple G and Canelo Alvarez, they gave too much money to these guys not to fight one another. Right? Okay, you got that out the way. Why the hell do you fight John Ryder? Canelo Alvarez, why do you fight John Ryder? You didn't get mandated. I know that was a promotional stunt, and I've proven John Ryder was never the mandatory to Canelo Alvarez. He was a mandatory position, but he never got ordered. There was never order. There was no purse bid. There was nothing. And you go to the WBO website, and the WBO, like I said, and I did videos about this, and people was mad. I lost subscribers for this. I lost subscribers. I lost support for this because I'm just keeping it real. Because you didn't need to fight John Ryder, but then people lied and said that John Ryder was the mandatory to Canelo Alvarez. That was a complete lie. That was a lie. That fight never was ordered by the WBO. Never. No letters were sent to negotiate that deal. Never. Never. Why do you fight John Ryder? But then a lot of Mexicans could be mad with Canelo Alvarez because he fought John Ryder in Mexico, so he was given back to his home country. And then after that, you fought Jermell Charlo. And that right there got the Canelo Alvarez fans and a lot of people saying, all right, Canelo Alvarez is now juicing us. Now Canelo Alvarez is juicing the people that actually support him. Now Canelo Alvarez is taking advantage of us now. I thought you the people's champ, Canelo Alvarez. You the king, you the rey. Huh? But now you acting like Joe Biden. Huh? Yeah, you in position of leadership, but you taking advantage of us. Huh? Huh? Taking advantage of us, huh? Right. The gas thing is going up. The gas prices, the food is going up. We got to pay more for what? Huh? That's what's happening, huh? You see how I translate that to I always say that boxing is like life itself, right? In the Jermell Charlo fight, I went to the Jermell Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez, and I knew it right then. If anybody talk to me, anybody in the chat went to the Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez? Did you went to the T-Mobile Arena? Did you see the other half of the arena up top? They blacked it out, and I said, Canelo is not the man like that no more. I knew it. When I went to the Canelo Alvarez versus Jermell Charlo, I said, nah, Canelo is declining in terms of star power. He is declining. He is declining, folks. I went to the fight. Ronco los 2 pesos, me dice. Even less pay-per-view if Oscar de la Hoya doesn't piss off Canelo fans. Shout out to Oscar de la Hoya. Shout out to you, my brother. Dave Fernandez says Canelo turned into a prima donna. All others got to fight each other and make the new era. Canelo was just like Floyd did. But see, at least Floyd fought the Manny Pacquiao. At least Floyd fought Ricky Hatton. At least Floyd fought Miguel Cotto. At least Floyd gave a young champion. I don't think. Look. I know when people talk about Canelo and how he's picking, people like to say Floyd did it. Hey, I love you, Punch, but at this point, Canelo can't just retire and do whatever he wants and deserves it. No, I agree with that, Mamba. Mamba mentality. I agree with that. But, if you're going to stay active and you're still in your prime, he's only 33 years old, and he got world titles. See, you know one thing I like about at least Ryan Garcia is Ryan Garcia is not holding anything hostage though. Like Ryan Garcia saying, "I'm not going to pay for. I'm not." Canelo Alvarez could do what Ryan Garcia doing. If you want to fight anybody you want like that, then drop the belt and let other get the opportunity to become world champion. You Canelo Alvarez. That's it. You sell on your own with or without the belts. Ryan Garcia sells with or without the belts. He never need no belt. But guess what? Everybody chasing Ryan Garcia in the 140-pound division and 135-pound division. It's the same thing. You don't need the belt. But once you have the belt, Mamba, you have responsibilities. We can't say that we have a David Benavidez that was an ex-world champion that never lost and in mandatory position for 3 years, and we just saying that Canelo Alvarez could do whatever he want to do. Yes, he could do whatever he want to do, just like we all could do whatever we want to do. We all could do, right? You're an adult, I'm an adult, everybody in the chat is an adult. We could do whatever we want to do, but we expect, in the position that we're in right now, we expect to do the right thing. Doing whatever we want to do is still doing the right thing. Most of us are here parents, right? Well, you can do whatever you want to do, right? As an adult in your house, you can do whatever you want to do, but you still got responsibility to take care of your kids. You still have a responsibility to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Go to work. Don't fumble the bag. Pay the bills. Pay for the food. Take care of your kids and stuff. You still got responsibility. But yes, yes, as an adult, we could do whatever the F we want to do. We could go and go out. We could come at home at whatever time we want to come back home or whatever. But doing whatever you want to do still has responsibilities. And Canelo Alvarez has responsibility if he's going to have this type of belts. And the responsibility is to fight the next best opposition if he's in a mandatory position like David Benavidez. So doing whatever we want to do, okay, Canelo Alvarez, we gave you Bivol. Dare to be great. We gave you Bivol. We gave you Triple G. We gave you John Ryder. We gave you Jamel Charlo. We gave you Jaime Munguia. What more do you want to do? Because the more that we say he could do whatever he want to do, guess what? He's going like this. 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 So next up, who you want to fight? Berlanga? Nah, Canelo Alvarez could do whatever he want to do. Berlanga? Or you could do whatever you want to do. What? Carlos Adames? What do you want? What we want for Canelo Alvarez? Jamar Charlo? Y'all want Jamar Charlo? He could do whatever he want to do. So go fight Jamar Charlo. After being stripped, go fight Jamar Charlo. Go fight Jamar Charlo. Canelo Alvarez could do whatever he want to do. Nah, man. Canelo Alvarez is in a position to do what he could do whatever he want to do, but do it right. Can you imagine if Oscar De La Hoya did whatever he wanted to do and say F the fans and F boxing? And that's what it is, that we're spoiled. We know the history of the sport of boxing. Boxing is the most documented sports in the history of all sports. We are spoiled. We are a bougie. We are rich. Let me say it like this. They say that boxing is a poor man's sport, but boxing is a rich man's sport. You understand what I'm trying to say? They say that boxing is a poor man's sport, but for a fan, you got to have money because we pay for every fight. We pay for subscriptions. We pay for pay-per-view. You got to have money to be a boxing fan. You got to have some money to be a boxing fan. You got to push money to the side and save to be a boxing fan. Because as a boxing fan, if we pay for all the pay-per-views for 1 year, we're already spending, we're spending more than $1,000 on boxing. Think about it. The Zone, $20, $20+ dollars. I think it's $30 a month now. Huh? Times it by 12. $11 ESPN, times it by 12. Pay-per-views, time that. Gervonta Tan Davis pay-per-view. Canelo Alvarez pay-per-view. What else? Certain fights. We come on. We pay David Benavidez and Demi's Andre pay-per-view. We paying for pay-per-view. How much? Add it up. So now his numbers are going down. They thought that Jaime Munguia and Canelo Alvarez was going to be, oh man, it's going to be way more successful than Charlo and Canelo Alvarez. Nah, man. The boxing fans are like, no, Canelo, no. And you know what else as well? And this is another thing that's hurting Canelo Alvarez. And a lot of people don't want to say it because I said it before. I said that Canelo Alvarez is declining little by little. Canelo Alvarez is not being an exciting fighter like that. Canelo Alvarez ain't putting nobody's lights out. Canelo Alvarez is not giving us the oohs and the ahs. Let's be honest. It's one thing. It's one thing. Look, I'm gonna say it like this: if Canelo Alvarez was giving us highlight reels, nah, his numbers won't be going down. It's because Canelo Alvarez opponents and his and the highlight reel is, yeah, you put down Jaime Munguia, but you ain't sent a statement with Jaime Munguia. You didn't end Jamel Charlo. You didn't end John Ryder. You didn't end Triple G. You didn't end Dimitri Bivol. You're not looking like this unstoppable force. That's also, you're not exciting the fighter just like that. Look, if you're gonna pick, all right, Jamel Charlo, you were supposed to TKO Jamel Charlo. Oh, you were supposed to TKO Jamel Charlo. You were supposed to. John Ryder was not supposed to be in that ring with you more than 6 rounds. Triple G in the last fight was a punching bag, and Triple G, the old man, actually won most of the championship rounds. So it's not only the opponents, it's also that Canelo Alvarez is not performing like the King Nelo, aka Cartelo, aka Cash Nelo, aka Payday, aka get the F out of here, man. The Canelo Alvarez that performed versus Callum Smith, that performed versus Billy Joe, that performed versus Caleb Plant is no mas. It's no mas. Is he breaking somebody's arm like the Callum Smith? Is he breaking the orbital bone of Billy Joe Saunders? Is he knocking in his most important accomplishment fight with Caleb Plant to become undisputed, knocking out Caleb Plant? Look at making these guys look like damaged goods right after. Canelo Alvarez is not doing that. He's not looking like a destructive force. So little by little, you're fighting guys that we really don't want to see you get in the ring with. And then it's good performance is not Canelo Alvarez, King Nelo's type of performance. Why did people start him? Look, why did people start not liking a little bit of Floyd Mayweather? Floyd Mayweather went from pretty boy, then he got money made. But then what everybody was saying about Floyd Mayweather, he's boring. And guess what? It was hurting boxing. Because then you got the up-and-coming fighter saying that, oh, this is how you get money. Let me fight like Floyd Mayweather. And then there was a crop of fighters like the Haney's and stuff like that, coming up. Nah, this boy, we're not ready for that. The boxing fans want to be entertained. That's why right now we're desperate for entertainment, that we're going to praise boxers that entertain us, thus Ryan Garcia. Why you think people are giving Ryan Garcia the benefit of the doubt? I said this the other day. It's not only because we're giving Ryan Garcia the benefit of the doubt, because we're not going to abandon that performance. As much as, let's say, his B sample may pop dirty again, we're going to give Ryan Garcia the benefit of the doubt, because we cannot allow to erase that performance, because that performance right there captivated the imagination, the emotions of the boxing fans and outside of the boxing fans. We needed that performance. We needed the eyeballs. We needed the entertainment. I'm sorry, we can't. Boxing needs Ryan Garcia. That's why we're giving Ryan Garcia the benefit of the doubt. So now we're being picky. What is that? Is that what drug? What drug? How much the amount was? All right, they ain't gonna enhance nobody. He ain't taking no damn steroids. He ain't popping no damn needles up his ass. Nah. We rocking with Ryan. Punch, give your true opinion based on all the boxing knowledge you have. Do you think or believe that David Benavidez takes away the throne from Canelo and wins? No. I think that Canelo Alvarez is still the favorite to beat David Benavidez. Why I say that? Because Canelo Alvarez, I say style makes fights, and Canelo Alvarez counterpunching and the mistakes that David Benavidez does and the chin of Canelo Alvarez tells me that Canelo Alvarez is still better than David Benavidez stylistically. I think David Benavidez style, how you say it, what's the word? That's just my opinion. I still got Canelo Alvarez slightly beating David Benavidez. I think he squares up too much. He gives up his body. He gives up a lot of. I see David Benavidez getting caught with punches. I think that David Benavidez, to me, in my opinion, is just he's fast. He's an enigma, throwing a lot of punches. But Canelo Alvarez is arguably the best counter puncher in the sport of boxing of this young generation, and Canelo Alvarez does not miss. I haven't seen Canelo Alvarez really miss punches, to be honest. When he connects, he connects. When he throws, and it has its target. Canelo Alvarez is one of the most accurate power punchers, accurate counter punchers of this young generation. I never seen Canelo Alvarez miss Wiley. When Canelo Alvarez throws, if he's gonna hit you, he's gonna hit that body, he's gonna hit that arm, he's gonna hit that, he's gonna land. He's gonna land. And I think that David Benavidez defensively makes a lot of mistakes for Canelo Alvarez. And I think that Canelo Alvarez still has the IQ, still has the pop, still has the chin, still have the reflexes to still beat a guy like David Benavidez. So if the fight was tomorrow or September, David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez, I'm still predicting Canelo Alvarez will beat David Benavidez. That's just my real assessment, to be honest. Ryan is showman. Yes, it was hurting boxing. Helping boxing, but hurting boxing. Canelo versus Benavidez better be under the IBF rules for punch prediction to come our truth. Well, it won't be the IBF rule because that's he got all the belts. You know what I'm saying? If Canelo Alvarez was only the IBF champion, then it was just the IBF rules. But I think that Canelo Alvarez will only fight David Benavidez with a rehydration clause. As we all know, David Benavidez rehydrated almost 200 pounds versus Demetrius Andre. Demetrius Andre personally told me it is no way that Canelo Alvarez is going to fight David Benavidez right after the fight. Because we knew how much David Benavidez rehydrated. I knew how much David Benavidez rehydrated. And you know why? Not only because I knew the information of the fight, because I know who I know, but in the Mandalay Bay, I was eating at I don't know the name of the spot, but it's this Thai food restaurant in the Mandalay Bay. David Benavidez' team was eating like it was the coaches, it was his dad and stuff like that. Guess what? I was in my booth and I was eating. And yo estaba comiendo boca. I'm like this, eating in the Thai food place. And the booth, I'm in the booth, and these guys are right here. They're around the table. They got 2 tables and stuff like that. And I'm in the booth, and it's David Benavidez' team. And they're talking about how much he rehydrated. 198, almost 200 pounds. I said, mira esta gente. Y yo estaba comiendo mi Thai food, pad Thai, vegetable pad Thai. Damn. Canelo Alvarez ain't never going to fight you. But they all knew that. Demetrius Andre knew that. Everybody knew that how much he rehydrated. Why you think that Canelo Alvarez is saying, has Canelo Alvarez ever said 25, 30 pounds before when he's talking about David Benavidez? He recently started saying that. You know why? Because the information is out there that he rehydrated almost 30 pounds. He was almost 200 pounds versus Demetrius Andre. He found out how much he really rehydrated. And if I know how much he rehydrated, Canelo Alvarez know how much he rehydrated. I'm really an outsider. So, Mamba mentality me dice with a $10 super chat. Nelo fans too emotional, not reading between the lines to understand how much love you truly got for Canelo Punch. I agree with your take. Would love nothing more than to watch him versus David. I'm good for now. That's what I'm talking about. I want to see the fight. I would love to see the fight. I still got Canelo Alvarez beating David Benavidez, though. There's one thing that look, Canelo Alvarez is special when it comes to his skill set. He's dedicated. He's still in his prime. He still looks sharp. Power punches are sharp. IQ is there. Reflex is there. Footwork is kind of diminished. He's moving a little bit less. You know what I'm saying? There was some combination of punches that Jaime Munguia landed consecutively. You remember that time when he landed some couple of punches, then he backed up? I said, damn, imagine if that was David Benavidez. He was not gonna let him, he was not gonna let him go. But the same mistakes, put it this way, folks, the same mistakes defensively that Munguia made, Benavidez makes worse. Every time David Benavidez shoots the right hand, you know what I'm saying? When he shoots the right hand, boom, you got to come right there. David Benavidez shoots the right hand, boom, and he stays like this. He stays straight up like a square, and he punches straight up like that. With Canelo Alvarez, he is going to capitalize off that. And if you are a dehydrated fighter fighting Canelo Alvarez, he's going to go to the body. He's going to go to the body. David Benavidez is a big. You saw how he's. Come on, man. He got jelly. He got love handles all over the place, man. The science of him getting down to 168 pounds, hey, you got to credit Memo. You got to credit Memo because that guy coming down to 168 pounds, nah, I'm sorry, he got to be taking something, bro. Got to be taking something. That dude looked like Tyson Fury, man. Yo, in person, David Benavidez looked like Tyson Fury, bro. He's a damn giant. 168. You looking at David Benavidez, you be like, you ain't no damn 168. Get out of here, man. You ain't no damn 168. Yo, I seen David Benavidez on a Friday, on a Saturday. It was two different people. David Benavidez on a Friday was a different mother effer on Saturday. It was like two different people. Be like, yo, when I saw, in the weigh-in, when I went to the weigh-in, and I'm like, yo, okay, Demise Andre and David Benavidez look like the same size. Like, all right, this gonna be good. When I seen David Benavidez, I said, this is Tyson Fury. This ain't no damn David Benavidez. How the fuck this guy rehydrated like that? Yo, no lie. No lie. When I'm like, this ain't the same man that I saw yesterday. Hey, yo, for real, it looked like he was cloned, bro. I said, they ain't no David Benavidez. I want to, how you guys do this, man? I'm like, how you guys do this? He looked like Tyson Fury. Everything, think about it. Everything that Demise Andre was in that. No, it's not about that. Demise Andre doesn't have power. Demise Andre has cracked dude's jaws. Demise Andre has put almost his opponent down. Demise Andre was connecting on David Benavidez, bro. That dude was not feeling nothing. And even Demise Andre was like, I was hitting him with everything, bro. And the dude just kept coming. Pause. He said, my man, I hit him with everything. Flush. Look like that dude wasn't feeling shit. And I don't want to hear, Demise Andre don't have no power. He ain't no pillow puncher. He ain't no damn Haney, all right? He ain't no damn. He put down Liam Smith. He put down almost all his opponent. He might not knock out all his opponent. He put down Nicholas 4 times, 3 times down. Almost every opponent has been dropped. He said, I want the best shape of my life. I was hitting him with everything. Everything. And the dude ain't feel shit. Hey, Punch, are you familiar with the 2015 article by Thomas Hauser? Can you USADA be trusted? Was that the one that Showbiz played? He's moving up, and I think he's the best decision for him. Yeah, I think that's the best. It's true, Shy. I agree with you 100%. Stop waiting on Canelo Alvarez and carve your own legacy. He should have done that a long time ago, man, when he was in the position to fight Artur Beterbiev. But Canelo Alvarez, and now that David Benavidez is moving up, now he's going to rehydrate to like 205, 209. Nah. 175. So yeah, he's going to so now he is going to rehydrate to 204, 203. He ain't never come back. He never come back down. And the thing is, I think also the reason why Canelo Alvarez doesn't have more opponents as well is because we have dissed every potential as collectively. Too many people have hated his potential opponents, so he doesn't have any opponent. A lot of people hated on Jamal Charlo. A lot of people hated on Demise Andre. A lot of people don't respect Edgar Berlanga. So we really have eliminated a lot of could have been potential fight. Like I always liked it, a Boo Boo versus Canelo Alvarez, but none of y'all motherfuckers liked it. A lot of you guys hated it and never asked for it. So there is no, just because he lost to David Benavidez like that, I would still like to see a Canelo Alvarez in a Boo Boo fight. I think that Boo Boo is better than Berlanga. Who here thinks that Berlanga is better than Boo Boo? Anybody? You think that Berlanga beats Demetrius Andre? Anybody? If y'all think that Berlanga beats if y'all think that Andre beats Berlanga, why is Berlanga the next opponent for Demetrius Andre? Is it because it's not about Berlanga? It's just about Puerto Rico versus Mexico? Junior N said Boo Boo destroys Berlanga. If Boo Boo, if let me say, who you think wins, Berlanga versus Demetrius Andre? Because if it's Demetrius Andre beats Berlanga more, why are we not talking about Boo Boo and Andre and Boo Boo and Canelo? Boo Boo puts hands on Berlanga. Berlanga can't beat Munguia. Yeah, people don't think that Berlanga even could be Munguia. So when we saying if Canelo doesn't fight Benavidez, then I would like to see him fight Crawford, because why not? You know, I've been against that fight for such a long time. I'm about to submit to y'all, man. I'm about to be like, all right, man, get the fight, because for all them steroids takers in the game. Crawford, too damn small. Berlanga is Puerto Rico. The crowd love boxing. But so it's about Puerto Rico versus Mexico. It really has nothing to do with Berlanga. It has nothing to do with we're being business. We're being business handlers now. We're being the accountants of boxing. To be honest, we want if we're interested in Berlanga and Canelo, it's just because we're interested of the promotion of Puerto Rico versus Mexico. Berlanga is just a mannequin for PR. That's sad too, man. That's sad. Is Canelo Alvarez declining as a superstar? Is Canelo Alvarez declining as a superstar? As the king of boxing? Because look, Ryan Garcia did just as much. Who would have thought Ryan Garcia did his numbers with Devin Haney better than Canelo and Munguia? This is not even Ryan versus Tank. This is Ryan versus Devin. If it's Ryan versus Tio next, it'll do $1 million. Ryan versus Teofimo Lopez does $1 million. Ryan versus Earl Spence, how much you think it does? I think we got to be honest about this one now. If Canelo doesn't fight David Benavidez, his pay-per-view number is going to go lower than 500K. If Canelo Alvarez doesn't fight David Benavidez, if he fights Jamal Charlo, it's going to go under that. If he fights Berlanga, I still don't think it'll do 500K. It'll do worse than Munguia, because people don't know Berlanga like that. Berlanga just fought in the living room, and he just fought in the living room in Orlando. I don't even remember I don't remember Berlanga's last opponent. I don't remember the highlight. I know he knocked him out, but I mean, look, Berlanga is going to have to do so much promotion and have Alex Sensation and have Fat Joe and have all these rappers say his name, because and I'm gonna, you know what? I want to support Edgar Berlanga. He's from New York, Brooklyn, and stuff like that. I want to support. I'm not. He's in position for a Canelo. He's in position in the WBA for a Canelo Alvarez fight. I don't think he could beat Canelo Alvarez. I don't think that that's still that Puerto Rican Mexican. You could promote it that way, but I want to see a little bit more from Berlanga. I want to see give me a quality. All right, put it this way. Berlanga beats Kalen Plant. Berlanga knocks out, beats Demetrius Andre. Berlanga beats Jaime Munguia better. Because, see, that was the selling point for Munguia. The selling point for Munguia was Mexico versus Mexico. But the selling point was that, Munguia beat John Ryder worse than Canelo Alvarez. So they tried to say, well, Canelo Alvarez is declining. Munguia is inclining. So you know what? This is the right time for Munguia to fight Canelo Alvarez. We saw that levels was too much. So at least Berlanga beat Sergey Derevchenko, beat John Ryder, that gauged the fight with Canelo. Berlanga, meaning Munguia, but Berlanga. I like Munguia, Berlanga, New York City, Mexico versus, in New York City. I like that fight. See, that Puerto Rico versus Mexican, especially for Berlanga, does it work in the West Coast? Come on, if Canelo versus Munguia ain't crack over 500K, Berlanga and Canelo is going to do worse. As a matter of fact, Berlanga versus Canelo is going to do, it might not even reach over 400K. If Canelo wants the money, you got to fight David Benavidez. He's declining, and a lot of people is inclining. The star power, Ryan Garcia. Let me ask y'all a question. If Gervonta Tank Davis versus Frank Martin does more than 500K, I don't think it's going to do more than 500K. I don't think it's going to do more, but I'm going to tell you like this. Gervonta Tank Davis in that press conference did promote pretty well. He promoted pretty well. People just like Tank, man. People just like Tank. They can't wait for him to get in the ring. They can't wait to support him. They can't wait to talk about him. People like Tank, and he's delivering when it comes into performances. Versus who, though? He's delivering. Casuals don't care who his opponent is. They see the highlight reel. They go, wow. And that's what it is. Wow. Canelo should have told Benavidez, no, don't fight this guy. I think that fight needs to happen September. All right. Benavidez is going to be fighting in June 15, July, August, September. This is the right time. You know why is the right time? Because David Benavidez is going to go through camp. I think it's going to be tougher than what people think. I think this fight is going to be tougher than people think. Right? I think David Benavidez will win, but David Benavidez already went through a training camp. He needs to jump right back into a training camp and stay depleted. Canelo Alvarez is going to have to do what he did to Sergey Kovalev. So Canelo Alvarez will have to do to David Benavidez the way that he did Sergey Kovalev. Don't give him enough time for rest. He got to go back into the train. He got to go back into training camp. More wear and tear. Deplete yourself. More wear and tear. Another game plan. Suppress him. Frustrate him mentally wise. Drain him mentally wise. Keep him in lower weight. He don't look. David Benavidez is gonna want to drink and want to eat after this camp. Nope. You got to come right back down to 168. If I was Canelo Alvarez, and if he wants to play the game of winning the fight before the fight, he's gonna have to deplete David Benavidez like he depleted Sergey Kovalev. Not depleted because he went to 175, but making him show you got to go back into training camp and you can't eat lasagna and all that stuff. You ain't gonna eat lasagna for a whole year. You ain't gonna have fun. You got to go back into that gym. So June 15th, you got 1 month, June, July, August. Nah. you could probably eat for 1 week. And then, but you got to come back down to 168. So think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Look what's going to happen. No lasagna, no burritos, no nothing. David Benavidez will rehydrate. If he's going to fight at 175, he's going to rehydrate to 200, 204, 203, 204, 203 pounds. I'm going to say 205, 204, around that, right? You got to get back in the gym, and then you're going to have to rehydrate right back to 168. Dehydrate yourself to 168. That's the perfect time for Canelo Alvarez. If Canelo Alvarez is worrying about the 25 and 30 pounds, yeah. Now say, I'm going to fight you, David Benavidez. We're going to be fighting. A matter of fact, if I was Canelo Alvarez, I say F Cinco de Mayo. If I was Canelo Alvarez, I said F Cinco de Mayo. This is the time that I'm going to give David Benavidez. Let me see. Let's go. Okay. You fight June 15th. We fighting August 7th. I'm sorry, September 7th. Or August 31. Let me see. No. One break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. August 24. I say Canelo Alvarez, forget about the Cinco de Mayo, the Mexican Independence Day. Let Ryan Garcia get that fight with Teofimo Lopez to fight in Honduran and Mexican Independence Day. Let Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez fight in that day. And I will fight late August versus David Benavidez. What you think David Benavidez is going to say? David Benavidez will have to deplete, will have to jump right back into a training camp like Sergey Kovalev needed to do. No, wait. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think that Canelo Alvarez did to Jaime Munguia? Y'all forgot what Jaime Munguia said in the post-fight interview after the John Ryder fight? You know that Jaime Munguia had to take x-rays with his hands because he thought that his hands was broken? Jaime Munguia had to be forced to get back into training camp. Jaime Munguia had to be forced to go back. You want a chance at Canelo Alvarez? All right, I want you in Cinco de Mayo. Damn, no break. When did Jaime Munguia fought John Ryder? That was in January, right? January or February? January or February. When did Jaime Munguia? I think that was January. Let me see. Let me see. January 27th. February, March, April, May. All right. He had almost 4 months. Less than 4 months. Less than 4 months to prepare for Saul Alvarez. No rest. That's how you get David Benavidez. Mamba Mentality said, Art of War, punch be reading, son. Tunzu. Nah, man, it's just Canelo Alvarez did it before. And it worked for him. If David Benavidez won Canelo Alvarez and he's worried about the 25 and 30 pounds, David Benavidez is 175 pounds right now, going to be fighting 175. He's going to rehydrate 25 plus pounds. And then Canelo Alvarez says, you know what? Let's negotiate right now. I want you in August 24th. No, August 24th. I want you. Here's the contract. David Benavidez will have to get right back in the gym. Can't eat. Stay within around that. Matter of fact, he got to come back down. He's going to rehydrate 200 pounds, 200 plus pounds, have to come and dehydrate himself right back in the same year. You know what that does to the body? Go, all right, go up. All right, now you're at 200 plus pounds. Look at his body right now. He's coming back to 175. He's going to jump back to 200. You're going to have to drop back all the way down, and within 2 months, drop back down to 168. Then he's going to have to rehydrate. My man, it's going to kill his body. A lot of people don't understand that the cut is one thing, but the rehydration is just as dangerous as the cut. The rehydration is just as dangerous as the cut. What do you think happened to Teofimo Lopez trying to rehydrate? What do you think happened to Jason Rosario. Jason Rosario. What do you think happened with Charles Rivera? Jason Rosario had to go to the hospital that Friday night after the weigh-in. Jason Rosario had to go to the hospital because the body was not taking protein, wasn't taking the iron. He was in the hospital the night before he fought Jermell Charlo. But he went into camp weighing almost 200 pounds. He came into camp. He lost almost 40 to 50 pounds just to make weight for that Jermell Charlo fight. A lot of people don't know that the rehydration, good looking out Mama Mentality with the $2 super chat. The rehydration is just as dangerous as the cut. Just as dangerous as the cut. Sometimes these guys don't, they want to eat so bad. They eat the bad food. It doesn't do good in your stomach. It don't take the protein. It doesn't take the iron. He said it takes 72 hours to properly rehydrate. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, and good looking out, Leonardo Rodriguez with a $2 piece, right? God bless you, my brother. And people just think about rehydration like I'm tired. Oh my God, my stomach, I'm hungry. Rehydration is the water in your brain. It's the water in your brain. También. So when you get, boom, when Canelo Alvarez connect that on David Benavidez, I'm telling you, that's the best thing that that Canelo Alvarez could do to David Benavidez. Get the David Benavidez fight right after David Benavidez, June 15th. You tell David Benavidez we fighting in August 24th, August 31st, August 24th, one of those dates and stuff like that. Forget about the independence, Mexican independence. We fighting in August. People didn't accept Canelo duck David Benavidez, too emotionally invested. They think that Canelo is a superhero. Pat Nation, we're still waiting for you, Pat Nation. Pat Nation, where you at, Pat Nation? You won the 10K. We gave 30K giveaway. Chick won the 20K. Pat Nation won the 10K. Shout out to Charles Edward Cheese, sponsored by Charles Edward Queso. Charles Edward Cheese. Bless you, my brother, wherever you going, wherever you at, my brother. Keep on doing your thing. Good looking now. Thank you very much for blessing the boxing community. We're still waiting for Pat Nation. Pat Nation need to collect his $10,000 prize. We don't know where Pat Nation is at. Pat Nation, we're giving you up to Wednesday 9 p.m. If Pat Nation don't come by 8:59 p.m., we're spinning the wheel again. Pat Nation is no en casa. Pat Nation, if you don't come by Wednesday evening, Eastern time, by 8:59 p.m., we're spinning the wheel at 9 p.m. Again, is that fair? Yesterday, people said that was fair. I said, given the weekend, you don't know if he's you don't know if he's having a good time in the weekend and stuff like that with his family. It's Mother's Day today. Shout out to all the mothers and stuff like that. Shout out to everybody's mother. Shout out to all the mothers. Shout out to the wifeys that are mothers. You know, shout out to all the mothers, right? Okay. Is it good, right? The people agree with me. If that is that enough time? Is that enough time? We gave him the weekend, and shout out to Pat Nation for winning as well. One of the supporters of Punch Drunk Boxing. But you know, I don't know if because you don't know if people just stop supporting you and say, you know what, F Punch Drunk Boxing. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I would say if David can't take the punch of Canelo, then David should be able to outpoint Canelo. So I see a way of victory. See, I don't see him outpointing it like a Bivol. See, Bivol wasn't trying to hurt Canelo. He was trying to outpoint him and winning points. You know what I'm saying? Win. You feel me? He didn't go out there to try to. David Benavidez is geared a different way. David Benavidez is going to commit more to hurting. See, think about it. All the punches that Bivol landed. Did he even give Canelo Alvarez a nosebleed? Not, because even with all those flurries, it's really not. It's not digging. It's not really hitting Canelo Alvarez like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not making that type of an impact. I think that Bivol overwhelmed Canelo Alvarez with his speed, also with his footwork as well. I don't think that David Benavidez got that footwork like that, like Bivol. Bivol had great footwork, had great positioning, and great hand speed that coexist with the footwork. You know what I'm saying? Some people, I'm gonna give you an example. Ryan Garcia got great fast hands, but he's not the most athletically guy as well. Like like, you know, you see, like Lomachenko. Lomachenko was quick on his feet and quick on his hands. Tio is quick on his feet, quick on his hand. Could use his feet a little bit better, in my opinion, because I think he's athletically better. And could use his feet better, in my opinion. D Chilla in the building said, "How you enter into a raffle punch if you don't answer?" Good looking now, D Chilla, one of the members of Punch Run Boxing. Punch has not gave his prediction on Bivol versus Morrell. They're gonna be fighting. I got oh man, Morrell versus Bivol. Bivol versus Morrell. I go with Bivol right now. I go with Bivol, but Morrell, you know, he does got the pedigree. He got the amateur pedigree and stuff like that. But Bivol versus Morrell is happening. I haven't heard about that. If it is, I go with Bivol. Imagine if Loma was 30 versus Kambosos. Shit. Let me see if somebody tweeted like that. Let me see if there's an update. Let me see if anybody say anything. Let me see what Shakur Stevenson is tweeting. You know, everybody always talk about Shakur Stevenson when he's tweeting. Let me see what Shakur Stevenson said lately. Nothing. All right, he's busy. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what score. Let me see my next one. See the next one. Oh my God. 2-2. Oh Lord. Come on, Knicks. Don't do this to me, Knicks. Don't do this to me, man. Let me see. 20. Damn it. Damn you. Damn you. I was like, it's happening again. It's happening again, folks, man. It's happening again. Damn Pacers. He said Bill Haney call him. Now, Bill Haney don't want to talk to Punch Run Boxing. Bill Haney likes to go to his channel where he's comfortable. Bill Haney likes to go to the comfortable channels. Shout out to Bill Haney, though. Shout out to Bill Haney. But nah, shout out to Bill Haney. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like, we're going to call this one, going, you know, spend time a little bit with the family and stuff like that, Mother's Day and stuff like that. I got to drop off some gifts to Mom Dukes and things that, and the grandma. So probably go live later on. Probably remember we was talking about the brotherhood circle, and it's good for the ladies. If the ladies want to join the live, because of course we're going to be talking. We can have the brotherhood circle later on today, 12 p.m. of what 11:45 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be talking about some real shit. So yo, I'm already tight. My next losing. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Randy, what's good? Randy. Lo fuimos de aquí, Randy. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.